The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring Who Put His Commander Down, Flip It, and Reverse Your Spell. Well, that's for sure. If you'll find their name for two, it's PTW Vo. He has altered the deal. Pray he does not alter it further. It's PTW Wiz. His deck is King Crag approved. You know, because of the mythology. It's fine. Becoming ashes so that he may rise from them, it's PTW King. Are you not entertained? You know, because if not, you'll be maimed. It's PTW Dust. Playing one of the main characters from the new Magic the Gathering game, Baldur's Gate 3, it's Astus. Gut needs goblins. Angry red goblins. Gut needs goblins. Angry red goblins. It's PTW G-Man. What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Whose League Is It Anyways? Season 9, Match 8. And today we have PTW Vo, Vinyl, PTW G-Man, and Astus. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm doing good.
We're real good.
Good to hear. Well, if you're new around here, Whose League Is It Anyways is the best Commander League game show on the internet where everything is made up and the points are the only thing that matters. We build decks every season to different restrictions, and this season is the best of the rest. All the commanders that did not get chosen from the previous seasons were available for selection. But that's enough about the dumb rules. Let's get over to what matters, the points. PTW Vo, how are we looking going into Match 8 of Season 9?
Well, we got Wiz out in front, 27, followed up by Daff with 24. And then we've got Bo with 23, Vinyl with 22.75, Aces with 22.5,
Oh,
Kink with 21, and coming up the rear, we got G-Man with 19.
It's an obnoxiously close spread.
I
Wiz is
know.
close.
It's anybody's game.
Wiz has a good lead, but everybody else is really in a tight little pack there.
But if everybody is ready, beforehand, Vo won the role to go first, so you will be on the play, good sir.
I don't have any pregame. I'm going to draw.
Yeah, that's good, because I stopped asking.
Island Pass.
And draw.
You
I'm
have a ley line in the deck, though.
going to play an island. I'm going to tap it for a skull clamp and pass.
God. Draw,
That's a good one.
play plains, and pass turn.
Draw. Plains. Fast turn.
Let's draw. Island. Lots of fair magic going on around here. I'm going to pass turn.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a swamp. And I'm going to tap 2 for a Demir Signet and pass.
Draw. Let's play a forest. Tap 2 for a scaled nurturer, and pass.
Draw. Mountain. Pay 2 for Humble D. And pass
We
turn.
love the D.
Hoombledy doombledy.
Draw. Island. I'm going to pass.
Tap and draw. We'll play an island. I will tap 3 for Zelix. I'll go ahead and clamp him. Yeah. Just in case.
Just in case, baby.
And I'll pass.
Draw.
Give him the clamps.
Let's play a forest. Let's tap 3 to play Glunch the Bestower.
Get bestowed upon.
If there are no responses, I will move to the end step. Who's gonna get what? No, I'll make a deal with you, Guitar Man. If I give you the +2 draw, you tap that there defector and send it to me, and we'll have an accord.
I'll take it for the time being. It seems
All
like
right.
my best choice.
Let's give the 2+1/+1 counters to Vinyl,
Thanks.
and then I will elect myself to get 2 treasure tokens. I just passed my turn.
Untap. Draw. Mountain. We'll pay 3 for Gut. And tap Humble D. Draw 2. Send him over to Astus.
Cool.
Look at that. Deal fulfilled. That's just good politics right there.
Humble do, double do.
Pass my turn.
In the end step, I'm going to cast Dictative Crufix. Beginning of each player's draw step, they draw an additional card.
Oh boy.
I'll discard Bushwhacker.
Untap, draw. Play Jawari Isle tapped. And pay 3 for Kalojushi. And I'll pass.
Oh boy. He's here.
Look at him, he's here. He's a cute little tutu.
Untap. Draw and then draw again. I'm going to play an island as land for turn. Pay 5 and cast Reflections of Lityara. I'm going to name horrors as the type. Then whenever I cast a horror spell, I copy that spell.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Move to combat. Just as we all suspected, I'm going to be trying to win through commander damage. I'm going to swing at Vo for 5.
Take 5.
Pass turn.
Draw and draw again. Let's tap off this Humble Do Dumble Do. I'll send that off to Vo and draw 2 more.
Whee!
Everyone's being so nice with the Humble D, actually passing it around.
Let's play a Forest as land for turn. Let's tap 2 forests to play an Explorer, to draw a card and play an extra land, which I will use to play a Forest. Pay off 2 treasure tokens and a Forest to get Lae'zel on the board. That's enough for me. To the end step. Let's do some glunching.
I love it when you glunch me.
Let's give card draw to Vo, 2 +1/+1 counters for Guitar Man, and I will take 2 treasure tokens.
Interesting.
Put them on gut.
And I will pass my turn.
That scares me that you didn't want the +1/+1 counters for yourself.
Not yet.
Untap. Draw 3 for a Goblin War Chief.
Oh boy.
And a mountain for land for turn. Pay 1 for Dark Dweller Oracle.
Combos.
I just want my Humble D back.
If you love something, you have to set it free.
Pass my turn.
Draw. Beautiful island. Do 3 for long forgotten go high. Arcane spells I cast cost 1 less, and spirits I control get +1/+1. And then we'll pay 1 for a ghostly pilferer. When he comes untapped, I can pay 2 to draw a card. If an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, I draw a card. I can discard a card for him to be unblockable. Callow gets a counter, a key counter. I'm going to pass turn.
Untap and draw. And draw again. Gonna play Command Towers land for turn. 5. And we're gonna cast a Nemesis of Reason.
Woo!
I'm gonna make a copy of that spell from Reflections of Lityara, and I will make a second Nemesis of Reason.
See, I got a problem with that.
That's too bad.
He's just a little guy.
Just a cute little guy.
Pass turn there.
Untap, draw 2 cards, and try to figure this crap out. Command Towers, land for turn 5. I will tap to play a Johnny Steadfast,
Oh my.
who will come into play with 1 more loyalty counter.
That's not good.
Then I will tap 4, and I will use that to play a Citadel Siege.
Ooh.
Going to pick cons. Let's do a +1. Let's give +1 Vigilance and Life Link to Glunch, which will take you up to 7.
Mayday, mayday. That's a bad number.
I'll go to the combat step, and I'll use that to put 3 +1/+1 counters on Lae'zel. I will pass out of combat, and I'll go to my end step. You know, Vinyl, I'm going to make a deal with you.
Uh-huh.
You can have 2 treasure tokens if you don't swing those horrors at me.
You can't negotiate with people with 7 loyalty of Johnnies.
That doesn't affect you. Don't pay attention to that.
I mean,
Look, I'm putting mana directly into your pocket, my dude.
and it's at 7 already? Yeah.
That's what I was telling you before.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll make that deal.
Cool.
Oh
You can
my
have
God.
2 treasure tokens.
Thank you.
He made a deal with the devil. Oh my God.
G-Man, as a not naysayer against me trying to put a knife in my back, I'm going to give you a draw. As for me, I will give myself 3 +1/+1 tokens. Let's put those 3 tokens on Lae'zel. And that will be the end of my turn. I pass.
Untap. Draw. Pay 2 for Folk Hero. Pay 1 for Goblin Picker. Choose to draw off of that. We're going to play a Plains for turn. I will pay 2 for Goblin Matron. And go fetch out a Gobbo. We're going to get Muxus to my hand.
Stop this, Johnny Menace.
No,
I believe
and
in
this
you.
is literally minding its own business.
We're going to go to combat. We're going to swing Goblin Picker, Dark Dweller Oracle, and Goblin Matron all over at Asus's Johnny. And I'm going to sacrifice the Goblin Matron because she's done her job to make a skelly. That will also be going at the Johnny. 2 3-3s and 1 4-2. Minache.
I'll block one of the 3s with Lazel, the other 3 with Glunch. Johnny will just take 4.
That's gonna kill Picker. Pass my turn.
I'm gonna untap, draw. Island. Let's do 1 for Ghostlit Warder. He's a 1/1. I could pay 4 and tap him to counterspell unless you pay 2 for it. And let's pay 4 for Timon, Youthful Geist. He's a 3/4 flying at the beginning of each combat. Tap up to 1 creature. Then we're gonna discard an island to make the Ghostly Pilfer unblockable. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna go 3 to Johnny.
All right.
All right is right.
I remember that.
Remember what you will, sir. I'm gonna tap the D and send it back to G-Man.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go to the end step and discard a Shadowkin and flip Callow into Draku. I'm gonna pass.
At your end step, I'm going to tap Zelix and mill Guitar Man for 3.
Unbreakable Formation. Burn at the Stake. Oh, those hurt. And a Mountain.
Damn.
Thank you for increasing the potential of dropping a bunch of goblins.
I'm just trying to help, you know. Untap, draw, and draw again. We're going to play a Sunken Hollows land for turn. It enters untapped because I have basics. We're going to pay 4 for a Deep Analysis, targeting myself. I'll draw 2 cards. Pay 4. I'm going to cast Ukulon. Its power is equal to the number of crabs, oozes, and or horrors I control. When I cast it, I will also make a copy of it from Reflections of Lit Yara. They're both 7/4s. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing my fake nemesis at G-Man and my original at Vo.
Whoa!
They're both 3/7s.
At the beginning of combat, I'm gonna tap the real Uchulon.
I'll take 3.
And when it attacks, you mill 10 cards.
Oh my
That's it before we
God.
go to
I don't like
Inundate.
that.
No!
Mountain,
And then
Hockey Coldflinger, Shared Animosity, Battle
I'm
Cry
just gonna
Goblin,
bounce off the Nemesis with my 4/5.
Grunville, Horde Master.
With that, I will move to my end step. I have 2 Ukulon triggers at my end step. Which good gobos did I hit?
Brinko, Mob Boss. He hit Life of the Party, which is
We can exile both of those, and I'll make 2 more Ukulons.
It's too many Ukulons, guys.
Pass turner.
Draw. Got a real damn situation here.
If you don't pass the D to Vinyl
What?
at all,
Who has the D now?
Unbelievable.
I do.
I can say if I don't give it to him, you'll give it to me.
Yep.
I think we're all on board that Vinyl needs to be stopped, guys. He's got too many crab horrors.
Just a little crab boy. We're just dancing over here, you know?
Crab Rave heard. All right.
A white, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use that to play Absent Battle Priest. Let's go to combat. When combat starts, we're going to put 3+1/+1 counters on Glunch the Bestower. Tap 2 to play a Dramuka's Command. Give Lazel 2+1/+1 counters, and Vinyl will sacrifice an enchantment.
Okay.
Damn.
Because that needed to stop. I'll attack with one. Get Vinyl for 3 in the air. And we'll gain 3 life. At main
Owie.
2, I'm going to tap a Skilled Nurturer for 1 and a Plains. I'm going to use that to play Smell Fear, which is going to proliferate. You go up to 5. And then I will have Lazel fight the original Uchidon.
Lazel, fight! Hastus gains another 13 life.
We're going to go to Glunch Step. Guitar Man, you can have 2 treasure tokens.
I'm good with that too.
Vo, you're going to get a draw.
Woo!
And I'm going to put 2+1/+1 counters on Abs and Battle Priest.
Still left out.
Suck it,
Nobody
nerd.
likes me.
And I will pass turn.
Tap. Draw. Pay 5 for Muxus. Draw. Reveal top 6. Wordling Outburst. Doesn't matter. Goblin War Driver. Does matter. Outpost Siege. Doesn't matter. Temple of Triumph. Doesn't matter. Radiant Destiny. Doesn't matter. Goblin Guide. Matters. 2 Gobos. A Mountain for turn. We will tap the Mountain for Goblin Soothsayer. And then we will go to combat. And we're going to swing War Driver, Dark Dweller Oracle, Goblin Soothsayer, Muxus, Goblin Guide, all at,
I'm gonna tap one of Uchulons at the beginning of combat.
and a skeleton at Vinyl. We're going to sacrifice Soothsayer to make a skeleton that will also be attacking. 2 5/2s, 2/2, a 3/2, a 10/9 Muxus. Goblin Guide will trigger, so you reveal the top. If it's land, hand. If not,
Yeah, the
back on
land.
top.
I'll block the 10-9 with a 1/1. Or I'll block one of the 5/2s with these two. And then I'll take the rest. 18.
Main 2, I will tap Humble D, draw 2, and give the D to Aestus.
I will take a Humble Do Dumble Do.
I will play Rally the Ranks, use my 2 treasures to do so, and obviously declare goblins. And then I will pass the turn to Vo.
Play untap, draw. Play an island. I have to discard it in turn anyway, so we might as well drop a land and make the Pilfer unblockable. We're gonna go to combat. Trigger Timon. We'll tap Lae'zel.
There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
He has
Thank
55
you.
life with a 13/13.
You targeted something on my board I was going to
He
heavily
was gonna
protest.
fucking lose it! Go chip in on that life total. 3 unblockable days.
I'll take 3.
I'm gonna go to my end step and discard departed deckhand.
Untap. My crabs are a lot smaller now. Draw. I'm going to play an island as land for turn.
Pay no attention to the blue mana.
I'm going to pay 2 for an arcane signet. Counter it.
I don't want to actually shoot it. I just like having a loaded gun, okay?
3 and cast Court of Cunning. I become the Monarch. Got to get some points in this game. So I'll tap 2 and cast everybody's favorite, Surveyor's Scope.
Nice one.
Move to combat.
I completely understand if you Falcon punch me in the face.
I think it's a tough choice between you and Aestus, to be honest.
We're probably going to spread the love here a little bit. I'm going to send Original Nemesis at Aestus. We'll send Copy Nemesis at G-Man. That's all I'll declare for attackers right now, because I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get just beat the shit up again.
Be afraid, bitch. When you attack, I'm gonna tap Aestus's other guy there.
Oh my.
He has no blocks.
You really just want me to take that 3 damage because why?
That's right, you take that 3, bitch!
I'll block your 3/7 with my 5/5 gut.
Both Milton.
Skirk Prospector, Krinko, the other Krinko, fuck you! Goblin.
Yes! Go ahead and move to the end step. I will draw a card for Monarch. I will exile Krenko, Departed Deckhands. We'll go ahead and do Dragon's Disciple, why not? And then I will make 3 more Ukulons, which are now...
Crab people. Crab.
They're now 11s. It is time for a crab party.
There do be crabs, though.
Crab people, crab people. Pass.
Untap, draw. Let's tap off the Humble Do Dumble Do. I'll give it back to Guitar Man to draw 2 more.
This is also your host, Kinkanite, checking in to let you know it is halftime.
Taurus is land for turn. Let's tap 4. Play a Drum Hunter 7. We're going to use that for a Foe Razor Regent. That comes into play is going to fight that Timon, actually.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Because I absolutely need to be able to defend myself.
I'm gonna pay 1 and bounce the foe razor back to your hand.
Dude, I just need to defend myself. What the fuck is your deal?
What do you? I need to defend myself. It's one of my only blockers. What are you talking about?
You tap my dude to make me lose 3 life for no reason.
No,
It
right.
was just 3 life.
You have 49 more.
Ah!
Alright, let's tap a command tower and the plains. Gonna play a fertile ground. Tap fertile ground and the plains to play a Song of Freyalise. And I guess this is the part where we go to combat.
All right, I'm gonna tap an Ukalon.
They are 10-14s, just so you know.
They're pretty awful, yeah.
Let's put 3 cards on Glunch. I'm gonna pass turn and do a Glunch cycle. Let's give Vo a draw. I'll give Vinyl 2 treasure tokens, and I will take 3 +1/+1 counters, which I will put on Lae'zel.
I am shocked.
I will pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. Start out by tapping Humble D. Draw 2. Vo, same rules apply to you. If I give you the D, no giving it to Vinyl.
Okie dokie.
You get the Humble D. 5. For Cathar's Crusade.
Oh, God.
Yeehaw one time.
A mountain for turn. Pay 2. For Goblin Rabble Master. I will go to combat. Make a Goblin.
I will tap an Ukalon.
Everything has to swing. Rabble Master, Goblin, Goblin Guide, Muxus, War Driver, the Token, Skeleton, Dark Dweller Oracle, Goblin War Chief, and Gut.
Yep.
All have to swing. We're going to sacrifice the Goblin Token when the Rabble Master entered everything at +1/+1 counters on it. And then when I sacrifice the Goblin, I'll make another Skeleton. So that'll trigger it again. And we're going to say that everything is going at Vinyl.
Hot
Yep.
take. 4 blocks. I'm gonna pay 3 and cast Nebelgast, Herald, Flash flying 2/1. When he or another spirit enters the battlefield, tap a creature and opponent controls. So tap another Ukalon.
Muxus is a 13/12. Rabble Master is a 10/2. Goblin Guide is a 5/4. War Driver is a 4/4. Dark Dweller Oracle is a 5/4. Goblin War Chief is a 5/4. Gut is 8/7. And then you have the 2 Menache skeletons coming at you as well. They are 6/4s.
Yikes.
70 damage. Cool. I will block the 11 with one of the Ukalons. I will block the 9 with one of the Ukalons. I will block 2 of the 6s with my 1/1s. That'll be 23 that gets through, I think, because after blocks, I'm going to tap 2 and drown Muxus in the lock. The 11 is dying. The 9 is dying. My 2 horrors die. And I'll go down to 1.
Woo! 1 life! That's all you need, baby.
G-Man, you're now the Monarch. Congratulations on your win,
Big
Aestus.
punches.
Instead, I will draw. It'll be your turn.
Untap. I'm gonna tap the D and we'll give it to Aestus.
We love it when you tap the D.
Dumbledoo.
Yeah, I'm in a. It's like he's at 1 life. He's just points sitting there waiting to be slurped. But also, I think the game's going to go a bit longer, so maybe I'll leave that to somebody else, Go to combat. I'm going to tap Lae'zel. I'm going to go get G-Man for 3. Got him. Become the Monarch.
Gonna hit Vinyl, right? Also.
Nope. I'm going to go to the end step. I'm going to draw for the Monarch. And I'm going to discard.
At your end step, I also have, I'm going to sack a treasure and tap Zelix to mill myself for 3.
He's crazy.
Shadowkin, Windfall, and a Swamp. Shadowkin goes to the graveyard, so I make a horror.
I know I'm discarding 2 lands. I'm going to pass turn.
Untap, we'll draw.
I'm gonna get punched.
We're going to pay 2 for a Hunted Horror. We like helpful player points here, don't we, folks? Vo, make 2 3/3 centaurs.
My guy.
Thanks for not killing me.
You're welcome.
Oh, come on! Don't give it to me.
No, fuck you. 5, and cast Replication Technique.
Oh my god, look at this guy go. Let him live for one turn. Get points.
G-Man, you can demonstrate why not. You're going to create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control. I'm targeting the Nemesis of Reason and the Arcane Signet with mine.
I'm going to target Goblin War Chief. Make those goblins even cheaper. All these counters will tick up.
5, and cast Tempt with Immortality.
This fucking guy, dude.
You should have killed me. I'm obviously going to choose Ukulon as my creature. Would anybody else like to?
Muxus.
I'm gonna grab a Dragon Lord Dramoka.
Yep.
Oh no. I'm gonna bring back Supreme Phantom. Alright, look at the Muxus cards.
Look out. Mod War Marshal. That's it.
When my Supreme Phantom comes into play, I'm gonna tap Glunch.
Goblin token will be made off of War Marshal coming in. So he'll get a +1. Goblin Lookout will come in. He'll get a +1.
30-minute warning.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to
At
swing.
beginning of combat, we're gonna tap Abzan Battle Priest.
Cool.
I'm going to send the 2 Nemesis that can attack over at G-Man. I'm going to send 4 of the Ukulons at Aestus. I'll send the last one at Vo. G-Man, you've got 2 3/7s coming at you. You're going to mill 20 cards when I attack. Aestus, you have 4 14/18s coming at you. And Vo, you have a 14/18 coming at you.
14/18. That's not big enough to kill him. What are you doing to me?
I mean, I'll block it.
I'm gonna block with one of my greens.
I will move to end step. I have 6 Ukulon triggers. Everybody exile the first 2 creatures in your graveyard. And I'll pass turn.
Untap all the shit. Fuck's sake. Play a forest. Oh, I got a Humble D Dumble D. Let's tap that off. And I'll give it to Vinyl.
Yay!
Let's tap a green for a Hardened Scales. 5 for a Sunsquirt. 7. Let's play a Foe Razor Regent,
Oh.
which will fight. Let's go with Vinyl's Commander.
Got him.
Okay. I'll draw 2 cards, thanks.
I'm going to enter combat. Citadel Siege is going to go off. I'm going to put 4 +1/+1 counters on Sunscorch Regent.
We'll tap the Goblin War Chief copy.
No.
Guitar Man has a shitload of blockers.
What if he had no blockers? What if we lived in that world?
I can get down with
Yeah,
that reality.
yeah.
If you can completely remove his blockers, then we
We
can
have a
end this
insane-
game in the next, 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Swing everything at him and then I'll get rid of the blockers, you know?
Oh, wait, I don't have quite enough damage to kill him.
Oh my god.
Let's make it a chord, you and I, because we can split these points and end the game quickly. I'll kill Guitar Man, and I'll get his points. You can get Vinyl, and you can get those points. And you will inevitably kill me, so you still come out on top.
Yeah, it's a great
Don't let
plan.
Vo win.
We're going to swing both Glunch, the Bestower, and Lazo, Blackhead's Champion, at Guitar Man.
It's pretty spicy. Before blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay 2 and cast Spectral Adversary. It's a 2/1 flash flying. When it enters the battlefield, I may pay 1 of blue any number of times. When I pay that cost, I put that many counters on him and phase out that many artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. So I'm going to pay it 3 times and phase out the 3 real creatures. And then ETB, I get a tap trigger, and I'm going to tap the Goblin token.
So you get 3 +1/+1 counters.
Just like that, there were no goblins in the mower.
Lazel swings for 20, and Glunch the Bestower swings for 8 for a perfect 28. So that's 28 damage to him. I'm going to gain 28 life. End step. Foe Razor Regent is going to get 5 +1/+1 counters. And we're going to do Glunch shit. Vinyl, you can get 2 treasure tokens. Vo, you can draw. I will
You
get
mean like
the
that?
2 +1/+1 counters. I will put 5 +1/+1 counters on Sunscorch Regent.
Untap, draw. 3 for Patrician Geist. It's a 2/2 that gives spirits +1/+1.
I'm
Discard a
dead.
card to make the Pilfer unblockable. Let's go to combat and tap the Sunscorch Regent. And then we're going to go 3 at Vinyl to finish him. And we're going to go 21 in the air at Aestus.
I'm going to crack 2 treasures.
He's going to live.
That's it.
7-5. All right, I'll block it with a 9-10 Regent, and I will gain 9. And then minus 14.
Draw for the Monarch. Best draw for the Monarch.
Draw times 2. Play a forest as land for turn. Let's tap War. Use that to play a Drum Hunter 5. And use that to play a Ward Scale Dragon. There's another 3 down there, so we use that to do Cultivate. Song of Frey at least went off. Everything gets 1/1/1 counter. Each creature you control of the game, Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible till end of turn.
That's a lot of words.
We're going to go to combat.
Oh
We're
dear.
gonna put 4+1/+1 counters on.
I'm going to tap Lae'zel, I guess.
Let's put them on Absent Battle Priest.
5-minute
We go into combat. I'm going to swing with a 13, an 11, a 3, another 11, a 14.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast Aetherize. Return all attacking creatures to the owner's hand.
That about figures. All right, well, that's my turn passed.
In step, I'm going to cast Rattle Chains and tap Drum Hunter. I'm going to untap, draw. Island. Combat, tap the dragon you got there. 27, Exaxes.
Damn! Bang, bang.
Scoring.
Splashiest play. I think splashy wise though, I'm gonna have to give it to the goblins with the Muxus and the Cathar's Crusade.
Splashiest play. I'm gonna give my 2 to the phasing out the blockers from Vo, and then I'll give the 1 to G-Man for just, I don't know, any of the times he just blew a fat amount of goblins all over the board.
Flashiest play. I guess I'll get the 2 points to. These goblins are getting so many points. To the goblins, 1 point to vote for that Aetherize he probably had since turn 2.
I'm not gonna say I did, but I'm not gonna say I didn't either.
We're gonna give splashes to the phase out. It was inevitably my death maker, but it was so good. Let's do Vinyl's demonstrate card.
Replication technique, yeah. Chat said Crabman.
Best Vorthos. I think I'm gonna give 2 to the counters. That like turn 4 or 5 at Johnny, where I was like, "This is a problem, guys. Let's actually no jokes right now. This has to stop." Then the Foe Razor 2, who apparently is a dragon, guys, and we're gonna give the 1 to. I'm gonna give it to the goblins. So there was a lot of goblins.
I'm also gonna give my 2 to Aestus because holy shit, dude, you act like that. Like you put out a bunch of dragons and you put out a whole shit ton of counters on them. So, like, yeah, no, I honestly do think that was a really good performance from that deck. Give the 1 to G-Man because also just goblins everywhere.
I'm going to give the 2 points to Vinyl because those horrors definitely dictated a whole bunch of the game. There were like 90 million horrors over there out of nowhere. It was crazy. I actually give the 1 to Vo for blue bullshit.
We're gonna definitely give the 2 to the counters because they were going berserk, and we'll give the 1 to Vinyl because there was a bunch of horrors and a bunch of mill.
Got voted for dragons.
Most valuable card, the Wanting Malison. 2 to Ukalan, the omnipresent crab threat. And then we gotta give the follow-up point to Aestus for either a Johnny or Dramoka. Both of them are like, you are that dies right now.
I'll give my 2 points to Timon Youthful Geist. Like that's what killed me. Like, let's be honest, because if you hadn't been tapping down all of my creatures, then G-Man wouldn't have been able to get through with as much damage. I'll give the 1 to the Goblin War Marshal, the one that was discounting all your goblins, because that's what let you recover so well, G-Man.
My point for most valuable, I don't even have to think about, is definitely that Timon. Because, like Vinyl said, that was from the moment that hit the board, it was controlling combat. Next most valuable card I will give to that replication technique, actually. Because it took you from not only being able to have another turn as a threat at 1 health, you actually bounced Guitar Man to the point that he was a threat that I couldn't immediately kill without some help. So like that made a difference.
Reflections of Lit Jara that let you have so many of those damn things that were making me mill. The runner-up will go to that timid controlling the fucking game, ultimately being my death.
Take it to the chat.
Looks like chat is voting for Ookie Crab.
Coming up the rear for this game with 18 points is G-Man and Astis together. Second place with 26 points is gonna go to Vo, which means with
Oh my.
27 points, Vitamind's gonna win the game.
Hey!
The middle of the pack stays tight as ever. We got Wiz out in front with 27. We got second, Daff with 24.25. We got third, Bo and Vinyl with 24.
Oh.
Tie it up. Then we got Astis with 22, Kink with 21, and coming up rear, we got G-Man with 19.
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing.
Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
Be sure to follow us on TikTok, and also don't forget to check out the new merch store. Best way to support the PTW crew and get cool shit at the same time. Thank you all for watching.
Tap, tap, taparoo.